Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of The Wright Report. Friends, something has been bothering me lately. Something that the liberal media of this country will not tell you. The real reason for our economic woes. I speak, of course, of illegal immigrants. Friends, these criminals are invading our country, taking the food from your table and taking jobs from hard-working and willing patriots like yourselves. Friends, our job markets are being swamped. Swamped by cheap foreign labor who are here to take advantage of our liberal welfare system. And what do they give back? Nothing. Not 1 cent, I tell you. Let me show you what I am talking about. Here it is, in full glorious technicolor, my friends. The proof that the entire secondary job market, and by that I mean construction, agriculture, food preparation, is being overrun by illegal workers. All the while, good, hard-working Americans, just like you and like your children, are being forced out.
Mr. Wright, that's not what the data is showing here.
Excuse me, my friends. My producer is trying to tell me something.
The data's not showing that. We went through this in the rehearsals.
What do you mean the data doesn't show that? It has to show that. Well, obviously, friends, there has been a technical mistake when creating this chart. Let us move on to the next set of data, and you will see what I am talking about. Here we have some of the key reforms of the 20th century. Right here, friends, this year here, 1952, with the introduction of the Immigration and Nationality Act. This so-called act included a little loophole known as the Texas Proviso. This liberal loophole allowed hundreds, nay, thousands of legal criminal workers to come to your country, to your children's country, and take away the jobs and the food from your table. Another example of liberal thinking from a liberal Congress signed into law by a treasonous liberal president.
Stop using that word. The 1952 Congress was Republican-controlled and Dwight Eisenhower was president.
Are you sure about that?
Yes!
Ike did that?
Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, we're still on the air.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, friends. Well, we must not forget the added burden to our society caused by this influx, this tidal wave of illegals. They come to this country, take from your welfare, and give nothing back. Nothing. Friends, let's take a look at some actual hard figures from a couple of studies done in 2005 by D. Macy of the Immigration Policy Center in D.C. and a report from the 90s from the Mexican Migration Project. Between 67 and 70% of all illegal workers have income tax and Social Security taken out. 70%, my friends, nothing back. So what has this achieved? Well, Apparently, this has achieved a mere $20 billion unaccounted for in the Social Security Fund. This money, this tainted criminal money, is then used to help pay for your Medicaid. Friends, let me tell you, I am furious. What possible benefit could we have from continuing this madness?
What are you talking about? Surplus is a good thing.
Quiet, friends. Our course is clear. We need to have nationwide gatherings to let the liberal leaders in DC know how we, the real Americans, feel about this. Let them know it is time for mass deportation. It is time to take back the farm.
Oh dear God, he's back on his protest kick again.
The buck stops here. Gather your friends. Bring your family. Let us send a message to all the liberal bureaucrats and all those filthy illegal immigrants. No to $20 billion in security contributions. No to bolstering the workforce against the deficiency in native workers. Yes to the mass deportation of every illegal and their families.
That's the protesting again. Get security and the nurse in here.
I am Ian Marting Wright, and this is the right answer. Hi folks. Now, obviously the preceding show was a parody, but like most shows like that, there's some degree of truth in this. This is an area which is fueled by emotion by so many people. What we need to really do when we're looking at the topic of illegal immigration, we need to put that emotion aside. We need to look at the facts of the situation. Now, I am not implying with this film that we should have the borders completely shut off and mass deport. Quite the opposite, in fact. But I'm not saying let's open up everything. I'm saying, just for a change, let's forget party lines, let's forget emotions, let's look at the facts before we make a decision on reform as important as this. Thank you for viewing, and I'll see you in the next episode.